Shalom. All praises, all power, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah HaKodash. All praises, all power, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah HaKodash. All praises, all power, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah HaKodash. Yahweh, be in the name of the Father, who the world every calls God. Yahweh, meaning He exists. Bahashem, meaning in the name. Yahushai, who the world inwardly calls Jesus Christ. Yahushai, meaning He delivers, He saves. Bahashem, meaning in the name. Rakah Kodash, Spirit Holy. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach well and rule well, who taught me this truth. Peace and salutation to the Akyam, the fellow laborers, the hopeful elect, pushing this truth at risk of their own lives through the four corners of the earth. To the Akwathium listening and learning in sincerity and truth and in silence. Shalom. This is your brother Shema from the Pillars of Benjamin camp. We're in Toronto with another lesson. Akyam meaning brothers, Akwathium meaning sisters, Shalom meaning peace be unto you. Right? This article came out on we'll get right into it. News Punch. It says world's first Steph Curry fast break, right, buzzer beater for honeybees approved in the U.S. Let's open the scripture. Okay, you can't trust anything that these ruling class elites say or do. They're wicked. They are the wicked, according to scripture. Job 13 verse 4, and it reads, but ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value, right? You go into this word forger. Forgers means to smear over or plaster over, right? Ye are all physicians of no value. Physicians of no value. You can't trust their science, man. Right? If this world was being governed, there'd be no need for science to intervene with the ecosystem, with nature's way of doing things, the way that the Lord set it up. It goes on to read here, the U.S. has approved the use of the world's first Steph Curry for honeybees. Earlier this year, a biotech company in Georgia received conditional approval for the Steph Curry from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. The Steph Curry was engineered to prevent fatalities from American foul brood disease, a bacterial condition which is known to weaken colonies of bees by attacking bee larvae. Right? Listen. First and foremost, this wicked man wants to. What did it say on the Georgia Guidestones? Maintain humanity, population. Maintain human population under 500 million. Right? They also want to destroy the tribes. Right? You Israelites, Israel being a people before a place, so-called indigenous, so-called Latino, so-called Negro. Right? This straight here in the spirit, this is an attack on the food system. Because you need bees to bees are important for the food chain, man. Right? Right. You mess with bees, you're messing with the food chain. Right? And people need food to eat, to live. Right? Billy Snakes is on the record of saying he wants to jump shot, he wants to Steph Curry people through food. Right? He wants to Steph Curry plants, vegetables, crops, and that in turn, when people eat it, That's how they get their Steph Curry, right? Goes on to read here, as pollinators, bees play a crucial role in many aspects of the ecosystem. Are Steph Curry's really the answer? What's the worst that could happen? BBC reports the Steph Curry could serve as breakthrough in protecting honeybees, right? Forgers of lies. Can't believe nothing these guys say, man. Could serve as breakthrough. Dallin Animal Health CEO Annette Kleiser said in a statement, it works by introducing inactive bacteria into the royal jelly fed to the queen, whose larvae then gain immunity. I want to grab another scripture. Psalms 58. Right? Esau's a liar. Psalms 58, verse 3. Matter of fact, I want to read this in the Good News Translation. Psalms 58 in the Good News Translation. Right, these devils are moving, man. Right? They know they have but a short time. Every day it's Kalala Yabashimel Shai, and us in this truth, the hopeful elect, Lord willing, over that number. We're rejoicing when we see breaking news. Psalm 58, verse 3 in the Good News Translation. Evildoers go wrong all their lives. They tell lies. They tell lies from the day they are born, right? And this wicked, diabolical madman, Esau Edom, he's a liar from he comes out of the womb, right? Psalms 58, verse 3, KJV. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Right? He's not going to give you a straight answer. Right? He's going to tell you this could be a breakthrough, right? In protecting honeybees. Right? This is what he's going to tell you. The U.S. has seen annual reductions in honeybee colonies since 2006, according to USDA. Right? And listen, chemtrails is a contributor to the reduction in honeybee colonies. Uh, uh, Wi-Fi is a contribution in a reduction of honeybee colonies. GMOs, pesticides, right? All the doing of Esau Edom. The USDA says many, sometimes overlapping factors threaten honeybee health, including parasites, pests, and disease, as well as a phenomenon called colony collapse disorder, which occurs when worker bees abandon a hive and leave behind the queen. Pollinators such as bees, birds, and bats are responsible for about a third of the world's crop production. You see that? A third of the world's crop production falls on the shoulders of bees, birds, and bats, according to the United Nations Food and Agricultural Organization. American foul brood, and right, and this is the way the Lord set it up. The ecosystem. The Lord set up the ecosystem, nature, right? But this diabolical madman. Let's get another scripture. Uh, Micah, Micah 2, verse 1, and it reads, woe to them that devise iniquity. Woe means destruction. To them that devise iniquity. Iniquity is sin upon sin. Who devises iniquity? Esau. And work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, right? And it's nothing but wickedness that this guy has this diabolical madman conjures up. He goes to his prognosticators. He goes to his witches and his warlocks. And they cook something up, right? They practice it because it is in the power of their hand, right? The Lord, this is his heaven, this is his rulership, right? This is Esau's heaven, Esau's rulership. The Lord put him in the power seat. That's why they can do these things. Their left hand, sorcery, right? American foul brood disease poses a challenge for beekeepers as it is highly contagious and has no cure. The only treatment method requires burning the colony of infected bees, along with the hives and equipment, and treating nearby colonies with antibiotics. The new Steph Curry contains inactive bacteria that causes American foul brood disease, Pienobacillus larvae, according to Dallin Animal Health. The bacteria are incorporated with Slovakia. The bacteria are incorporated into royal jelly feed given by worker bees to the queen bee, which then ingests the feed and keeps some of the Steph Curry in her ovaries. According to the biotech firm, which specializes in insect health and immunology, Slovakia, tongue twister. It says this gives bee larvae immunity to the disease as they hatch and reduces death from the illness. The new Steph Curry could mark an exciting step forward for beekeepers. You see that? Could mark an exciting step forward for beekeepers. Once again, forgers of lies, physicians of no value, right? The wicked are estranged from the womb, right? As soon as they be born, they go forth speaking lies. Paraphrasing. We read the scripture, right? And this is how Esau rolls, presents hope, right? But we know he wants to kill off a large scale of humanity, man. Specifically the tribes. It's the tribes he's going after. But everybody else is collateral damage, right? You can't trust this devil. Let's get some more scriptures, man. Right? There was let me try and see if I can find it. I remember reading it a few months back. Right. The last time I checked, this guy was a software guy, right? But he's on the record of saying this is what he wants to do, right? Slovakia. Khan right here. Right here. I'm not going to read it. You see it, right? Right. So if the technology exists, you see that right here, right? And you see this right here, working on a way to grow edible plants that carry the same, right? So if they can do it with plants, right? These wicked, diabolical. Listen, let's get another scripture. Let's get a Proverbs 19. Let the Lord have something for you, wicked Edomites. Proverbs 19, right? Proverbs 19, verse 5. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall not escape. Right, there's no escape for you, wicked Edomites. Verse 9. A false witness shall not be unpunished, and he that speaketh lies shall perish. Right? Right? You're pushing your defiled food. Right? Scriptures say the children of Israel shall eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, roughly paraphrasing Ezekiel chapter 4. Right? This is all a snare and a trap. Sirach 16. Right? And there's multiple ways this can hit you. It can weaken you, kill you, right? That way you can't stand when they roll out their big guns, right? Sirach chapter 16. Sirach chapter 16. Where's the scripture I'm looking for? Salakia. It's not the one I want. Let's try this right here. Sirach 39. Con. Sirach 39. The point's in 27. Sirach 39, verse 25. For the good are good things created from the beginning, so evil things for sinners. The principal things for the whole use of man's life are water. Right? We need water. We can't go without water. We can go without food for an extended period of time, right? We can go longer without food than without water, right? For the principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, bread, honey, the bee, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil and clothing, right? Clothing, food, shelter. All these things are for good to the godly. So to the sinners, they are turned into evil, right? And that's what this wicked man, this is how this wicked man, this is what he's doing, right? All manner of wickedness, right? You can't trust him. All manner of wickedness. Now he wants to start mess. Now he wants to mess. He's been messing with the ecosystem, but now he wants to take it to the next level. Now he wants to go out. Now he wants to hit. Now he wants to hit the bees, man. Right? He's wicked. Psalms 36. He's wicked. You can't trust him. Psalms 36, verse 4. He deviseth mischief. Psalms 36, verse 3. The words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit. Right? Deception is one of his strengths. Right? The wicked man, Esau Edom. He hath left off to be wise and to do good. He deviseth mischief upon his bed. He setteth himself in a way that is not good. He abhorreth not evil, right? He loves the wicked. He loves wickedness, man. Right? He devises mischief upon his bed. When he's at rest, he's devising mischief. Right? That's why the Lord is going to come and destroy this wicked, diabolical madman, right? We need Yahweh Shai. We can't resist him. Let's close with that. We can't resist him. Jay can't, there's nothing Jay can do for himself. We need Yahweh Shai, right? Jay can't do anything for himself. James 5, verse 6. Ye have condemned and killed the just, right? It's talking about Esau. Esau has condemned and killed the just, who are the just Israelites, beginning with the elect on this side. Israel being a people before a place. So-called indigenous, so-called Latino, so-called Negro, and speckled bird, those that look like the other nations, but the spirit goes back to Abraham, Isaac, or Jacob, right? And he doth not resist you, right? There's nothing Jake can do in defense. We can't bear arms. We don't have a militia. We're not sovereign. We can't resist. So when Esau decides to cut through Jake, mow through Jake, ultimately it's the Lord putting the spirit on Esau to do that. Guess what? Mass death, mass casualties, right? Scripture say, protect, deliver me from the wicked who is thy sword. Matter of fact, let's get that. It's the Lord putting the spirit on this wicked Idumean to do these things. Psalm 17. Verse 13. And it reads, and this is a prayer of King David. Arise, O Lord Yahweh. Disappoint him. Disappoint who? Esau, Edom. Cast him down. Right? These ruling class elites, these international bankers. Deliver my soul from the wicked. Right? Esau, Edom, the Idumean, the so-called white man. These ruling class elites. The banking families, the banking cartels. Right? They are the wicked. Which is thy sword, the Lord's sword. Right? The Lord's sword. Right? Getting sharpened and primed up to mow through Jake, lest you repent. Stay prayed up, pray without ceasing. Shalom to the hopeful elect.